Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for daily tarot predictions. These predictions are for what day? Thursday, the 13th of December. We are going to go ahead and start with Aries as usual. Here's the card that you have coming up is the Wheel of Fortune. This talks about things changing. So if you had a situation where things were going, you were meeting a lot of resistance, or you were just coming up against obstacle, then that is changing. Now, whatever that situation is begins to move forward in a much more positive and smooth manner for you, Aries. Good for you. That's a great card to get. Hey, Jennifer Bivens. Hello. Yes, you did, my dear. Remind me what sign you are. You got in real quick. Thank you for the thumbs ups, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that. Taurus coming up for Thursday the 13th. Oh, Sagittarius. So yeah, you're on plenty of time. You got in almost as soon as I opened the door. All right, so let's see what Taurus has showing up here. Ooh, baby. You guys got the Lady card. The Lady card is a really good card. It does talk about manifesting those things that you want in a much more receptive way. Things coming to you that you consider beautiful and productive. This can be talking about unveiling a business if you're getting ready to unveil a business. Unveiling some kind of new idea, new project, or new plan. This can be about actually having a baby. It's a very creative card. It can also be about conceiving a baby, Taurus. So if you want to do that, whoop, whoop. If you don't, you may want to take some precautions, just saying. But this is a very good card. It talks about drawing the things to you that are precious to you. Okay, so that can also be good memories, just as much as anything that's tangible. Okay. Let's look next at Gemini. Gemini, there's a lot of communication going on in your world on Thursday. Do you? Very cool. We have all kinds of synchronicities around here. This morning I found out somebody who's been a client of mine for 2 or 3 years, her mom has the same birthday as my mom. I thought that was pretty trippy too. Gemini. Okay, Gemini is what you have here is the Nine of Pentacles. This does mean that you are spending some time on your own and really enjoying that time, feeling like you are abundant and that you are plenty all by yourself. You don't necessarily have to be all by yourself. You could be spending time with friends, but you're just feeling like you're happy with where you are in your life at the moment. So that's for Gemini. Hello there, Jacqueline. Libra, we still have 2 more signs before you then, honey. Sugar Q, hello. Patricia, hey, how are you? Oh, yeah, gotcha. I thought you seemed familiar. Now I understand why. I think this is like your 3rd screen name, right? Are you a restless name changer? All right, we're looking at Cancer for Thursday, December the 13th, 2018. There's Brenda Rosario. Hello. Glad to see you here. Cancers. All right, Cancers. What is this card even called? The Mirror. Okay, so you guys have the Mirror showing up in reverse. Perfectly appropriate card for a water sign. Look at all that water in there. This is a card that can be talking about, usually either talks about relationships or it talks about employment situations, work situations of some kind. So basically what we have going on here for you Cancers is that you know your strong points, you know your strengths, whether we're talking about in a relationship or in an employment situation. You know what you bring to the table and what you have to offer. And right now, Cancers, you're seriously considering somebody and trying to figure out if that person is the right person for you, if we're talking about a relationship, if they're a good fit for you, if things might work well with you and that person, or you're seriously considering an employer or a client or a vendor, and you're trying to figure out, is that going to be a good match for what it is that you need and what it is that you bring to the table? Are they going to be a good fit? Okay. But this is definitely, you know your strong points, you know your strengths, you know what you bring to the table. You're just trying to see who can you get into a situation with where things will be reciprocal and even, whether it's romantic or whether it's having to do with work. Okay, that's for Cancers. Yeah, that's pretty late once you're down to that last sign, huh? That's all right. You can always scroll it back. Okay, let's look at Leo for Thursday, December the 13th. Leo, 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 Leo. Leos, you're feeling pretty calm and a little bit excited tomorrow. You may be excited about some birthday gift you have planned. It's like a slow simmer type of excitement. But there's also this calm satisfaction feeling that I'm getting as well for you guys. The card that you have showing up is Temperance. Temperance is telling me that you're feeling like everything is pretty well in balance in your life. And that's kind of a calm feeling. That may be where I was getting that, or this really kind of confirms that energy that I was picking up. Really feeling calm, feeling like things are in place, like things are in order, like you've got a plan and it's going forward smoothly when we see that Temperance card. So good for you, Leos. Next up, we're going to look at Virgo. This is Virgo for Thursday, December the 13th. Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. I appreciate that. Just glanced up and saw a whole bunch of them. All right, so Virgo, we just had like 3 cards fall. That's a little too many for me to read in a video, so we're going to keep shuffling, see what shows up. La da da da, la da 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 da. All righty. Okay, so Virgos, what you have showing up here is the Justice card in reverse. Now, this can be a court case. This can be a situation with a family member. This can be a situation at work. This could even be a situation in a relationship. What we have here is that somebody from outside has judged you and your actions, and they have made a decision that really wasn't so much of a fair decision. Maybe they didn't have all the information. Maybe they were playing favorites. Maybe there was nepotism involved. Just kind of depends what's going on in your situation. But this is where somebody makes a decision after evaluating you that really is not a fair decision. If this is in a relationship type thing, this is where the person who had the least invested in the relationship walks away from the relationship. And that's for Virgo. Ora Mora, hello, hello. Crate 87, hello, hello. Hannah, David, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you here. That's right, better late than never. All right, let's look next at Libra. Who said they're Libra? Jacqueline. Libra's had an interesting message yesterday. Let's see what comes up today. La, da, 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 da. Thank you, Cray. La, da, 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 da. Libra, 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 Libra. Nice card, you guys. Page of Pentacles showing up here for Libras. This just means that you are getting some kind of good news about money or material assets on Thursday. Good for you. I know a handful of Libras. It's good for all of them. You're usually reading all by yourself? Scorpio, you guys are next. I should say us guys are next. Let's see what comes up for Scorpio for Thursday, December the 13th. We have a little bit of disorganization happening. I already had a couple of cards try to act a little crazy on me. Not really try to come out, but try to go back into the deck at an odd angle. Things may be feeling a little bit like we're running around like chickens with our heads cut off. Let's see what our card has to say. Oh, gotcha. Now I know what you mean, Hannah. Okay, Scorpios. We have a decision to make on Thursday. That's what this card really talks about, is making a decision. Technically, in this deck, it's labeled as injustice. I haven't ever actually seen it as that, though. It never comes through under that wording, which is kind of unusual because for this deck, most of the words are what I go by. But I really do see this as being fair and impartial, not playing favorites. We are making some kind of mature and responsible decision. And this is one that is going to impact, this is going to be something that impacts the day at least. I don't want to say that it impacts our lifetime, but it may have an impact that's a little bit more long-term for it to show up on a card here as something of note. Okay, so that's for Scorpio. Willa Dog's mama. Hey, hey, glad to see you here, my dear. Oh, you've added Christmas trees. Is it over today? I thought it was over before. Hello there, Carla's Baking Goods. Hey, hey. Glad to see you here. Either way, I'm glad it's over, Miss Hannah. All right, so Sagittarius. Happy birthday to you, to you, to you. Happy birthday, dear Sagittarius. All right, so it is Sagittarius sun sign time. That means that if you are a Sagittarius and you would like to get a discount on a reading, you do qualify for a 25% discount on any live reading, Sagittarius. You just have to go ahead and get it booked with me sometime before your sun sign time is over. But for right now, let's just see what your card is for Thursday, December the 13th. Oh, and it just flopped right out. You're quite welcome. What do we have here? What we have here, my friends, is a failure to communicate. That's what we have here. Queen of Swords in reverse means that you are cutting somebody off. You are not communicating with them any more than what you minimally have to. And if you can get away with not communicating with them at all, that's the way that you will be choosing to go. Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody going into radio silence. A lot of reasons that that can happen. Usually it's that other person has hurt us. And so we can just decide, you know what, I can't talk to that person anymore. It's just too hard. Or sometimes we can just realize that something is not going to work out relationship-wise between us and another person. So it's better to just cut it, make a nice clean cut. And so we stop with communication for that reason as well. Whatever's going on with you guys, Sagittarians, you're cutting somebody out. You're deciding that's not worth your time, energy, and effort to continue communications or interactions with this person. For some of you, this is only going to be very short-lived. By the way, not for all of you, but for some of you, it'll be very short-lived. You've been clearing out people, huh? Hello there, Southern Blondie. Right? Sometimes that's what you have to do to get rid of toxicity. And you guys know, too, Sagittarians, you guys are in your solar return. So you're starting a whole new cycle, you know. So it's appropriate to be going out with the old and in with the new. Kind of fits. Capricorns, let's look at you guys for Thursday, December the 13th. We had a couple cards flop. We had one tried and didn't make it, so we're going to go with these two, Capricorn. These are really nice, actually. I don't know that I've ever seen two great cards flop at the same time. So what you have, Capricorn, says you have the Wheel and you have the Ace of Pentacles. It's interesting. The Ace of Pentacles actually shows up first. So I think what's going to be happening, Capricorns, for you guys on Thursday is that you are going to receive some kind of gift. Usually this is a tangible gift. Sometimes it's an opportunity, but normally it's actually literally a tangible gift. And there's going to be something about this gift which shifts how things work for you in an area where you've been meeting resistance or having trouble getting to move forward very much. This gift is actually going to help you so that you're, a lot of people would say your luck with this, but I don't believe in luck, but your cycle is actually changing so that you're coming into a time when, because of this gift, that part of your where you were running into a lot of resistance is going to start coming into a place where things flow together really smoothly. Okay. Nice cards, Capricorn. Good for you. Quite welcome, Ms. Jennifer. About time, says Lisa. About time. All right. Let's look next at Aquarius for Thursday, December the 13th. While I'm shuffling for Aquarius, let me just remind everybody that if you would like to schedule a live reading or a 1 or 2 question reading or a Reiki session with me, all you have to do is go to my website, check out my information, make sure that I am the right service provider for you. And once you have determined that, all my contact information is on my website. Just get a hold of me and we'll get you taken care of quickly. I don't believe in making people wait if I don't absolutely have to. So usually I can get you in the same day. Sometimes I can get you in the same hour. Sometimes that's kind of pushing it, but usually I can get to you pretty quickly. So my website is in the description box below, and it is www.amista.info. I-N-F-O. It's where you get the 411 on Amista. Hello there, Sarah. Glad to see you here. Yeah, I don't know where Tammy Bambi is. She's usually here. Aquarius. Okay, guys. Aquarius, what you have is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse just means you are doing something that blows the budget. So you're spending money that you weren't exactly planning on spending or that wasn't exactly in the budget, and you're just letting yourself do this with the thought that you will fix it at some other point down the road. That's what you're telling yourself as you're blowing the budget. Now, this can be something that you really just knew you were going to do to start with. This can also be something that comes up, like my favorite example, the water heater goes out at home or something like that. But doing something that blows the budget with the thought in mind that you will fix it at some point in the future. That's for Aquarius. All right, let's move on to Pisces. That's the story of your life, Sugar Q. As long as you know how to fix it later, it's okay. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces for Thursday, December the 13th. What do we have coming up for my Aqua people? Hello there, Carrie. Glad to see you. I was thinking you were here earlier already in this video. I must have been dreaming last night or something. All right, Pisces. Blow it, then fix it. Right? Okay, so what do we have showing up here? This is the Two of Cups in reverse for Pisces. This is just telling me that something that was bringing you pleasure before is not so much on Thursday. This could be somebody that you were enjoying spending time around, or some kind of project that you were working on, or a hobby that you were really enjoying. Now all of a sudden you're kind of feeling like, could kind of take you or leave you right now. That type of situation. When you've got the Two of Cups in reverse, it's not like you're bucking heads or anything. It's just that that old chemistry isn't there as strong as it used to be. Okay. So that was for Pisces. You did it already. And your account bounced? Ouch. They must have been about work, huh? They must have been about me making videos. Well, hopefully the landlord will be fixing that negative situation there. Negative financial. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here, for hanging out with me, for liking these videos. Oh, wow. You guys did a lot of likes. Thank you. Thank you to those of you also who have shared this video. The more people I can get in front of, the more people I can help. The more people I can help, the happier I can make my landlord and everybody else. And actually, the happier I am, because I really love what I do for a living, too. So thank you so much for getting me out in front of other people, guys. Also, thank you to those of you who have scheduled readings and Reiki sessions with me, or any of the other services that I offer. It is because of you guys' support that I am able to do what I love for a living. So seriously, thank you very much. Everyone have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, peaceful day, and I'll see you all on the next video.